Well, hello there, grandchildren. Welcome back to another episode of Granny Goatee's Food Review Show, where Granny Goatee reviews your favorite foods. Today, we're going to be reviewing the new Jack-o'-lantern pizza from Papa John's. And I am so excited about this because for a limited time, you can go ahead and get a medium-sized pizza from Papa John's for $9.99. Now, normally a medium-sized pizza is actually $16.99 with pepperoni on top. And Papa John's is giving you a $7 discount, okay? And I think it's a really fun item for the children. You can order it from now through Halloween. And actually, this is a return item. I think they do this every Halloween. But the really interesting thing is 4 years ago, I was doing a little search online and they were actually charging $11 for this pizza. And now they're charging $9.99. So shout out to Papa John's for really taking into consideration the consumer and giving us a really good price, okay? Now, I have not had Papa John's for a very long time, so I'm going to go ahead and have it for the first time in many years, okay? So I'm pretty psyched about this. All right, grandchildren? If you're here for the first time, if you appreciate that I get these deals out for you so that you can take advantage of them, and you and your family and your friends, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like that if you're here for the first time. And please don't forget to turn on that notification bell, okay? Now, normally I like to give the historical background of these companies, so I'll go ahead and do that for Papa John's. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, excuse me, grandchildren. So Papa John's is an American pizza company, all right? It is the 4th largest pizza delivery restaurant in the United States, and it is located in Louisville, Kentucky, and Atlanta, Georgia, as far as the headquarters, okay? Papa John's has a global presence of over 5,500 locations in 49 countries, all right? And it is the 3rd largest delivery service in the world, all right? Some of the countries that they're in are South Korea, Spain, Portugal, Mexico, India, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, the United Kingdom, of course, the United States, and the Netherlands. So they're really all over the globe, okay? And Papa John's was actually started in 1984 by Papa John Schnatter. Mr. Schnatter, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name correctly, when he converted a broom closet in his father's tavern called Mick's Lounge into a basically a little pizza joint. He installed an oven in there and started to bake pizzas in Jeffersonville, Indiana. And he ended up selling his 1971 Camaro Z28 to purchase a $1,600 to purchase $1,600 worth of pizza equipment and started baking it out of there, all right? And then eventually the pizza was so popular, and I have a story I can tell you because I actually went to this Mick's Tavern to have John Schnatter's pizza when Granny Goatee was a little bit younger, and I'll get into that after this. But he ended up becoming so successful. He bought back that Camaro in 2009 by offering a $250,000 reward for that car. Can you believe that? That's crazy to me. What a G you are, John. I mean, that's something that I truly can appreciate, being a car granny myself, okay? And Papa John's is famous for actually creating the dipping sauces for the pizza, and now it's a big thing. We know we dip our pizza into ranch and various other sauces, but Papa John's started that, all right, grandchildren? Now, as far as my story, which is a better time in Granny Goatee's life, I would have to say, back in 1984, Granny Goatee was a farmer, and I grew corn near Jeffersonville, Indiana, okay, grandchildren? And I was growing and shucking for many years, all right? And many farmers actually, they loved Granny Goatee's shucking skills so much, they gave me many nicknames, one of them being Queen Corn Shucker, okay? And another one being Ms. Ambidextrous, because I had a two-handed corn shucking technique, which I will go ahead and show you now, okay, grandchildren? So you grab the corn with two hands and just sliding down in opposite directions, you shuck the corn, okay? Now after like, you know, many tens or even hundreds of corn ears, your hands may get a little bit, you know, gritty, causing friction. You just butter those bad girls up and you just do that same technique. And what's great about that is you also get a good amount of butter on that cob. Okay, grandchildren? So this is the proper shucking technique. Next time that you have some corn on the cob or ears of corn to shuck, okay? Anyway, one of those farmers was a neighbor of mine who also grew corn. And when I met this person, basically what happened is Miss Papa John, okay, which was that farmer's name, asked me out on a date. And Miss Papa John actually knew people who knew Papa John and took me to Mick's Tavern back in 1984, and I tried Papa John's pizza, and I wanted to invest into that company. But of course, it was a private company just starting off. But I told Papa John, now I know, not Papa John, I told Papa Mama John, okay, that this is going to be something big. All right? And I know what you're thinking about Papa Mama John. I'm not going to answer that question. Papa Mama John was here. Papa Mama John would answer it. I always called Papa Mama John, and it was a win-win situation for everybody. Anyway, so the pizza was awesome. In 1993, when Papa John's went public, Granny Goatee invested in the company because she could do that at that time. And I've been riding with Papa John's ever since. Now, I know I haven't been eating Papa John's, but I have been a shareholder for quite a long time. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into this review, grandchildren. All right? I have the pizza here. Now, just to show you what I'm talking about, this pizza was actually $16.99. It's a $16.99 value, but you get it for $9.99, okay? And that is just superb, okay? Because you cannot go wrong. I mean, look at the size of this thing. And it has the quality seal, so I have not seen what it looks like. Now, Sean, who worked there, I told him that I have a YouTube channel. He said, oh my gosh, this is the first one that I'm going to make because it came out today. This video will be coming out tomorrow morning, but it came out today, the day before. And what was funny is he was really panicking. And I said, do you have to roll that dough out yourself? And he said, no, it comes kind of pre-made and you have to remove the upper layer. And I said, it should be a piece of cake, Sean. Don't worry about it. And I could see a bead of sweat rolling down his head. I was like, man, I only have right now 408 subscribers. Shout out to every single one of my subscribers. You know, Granny Goatee, thanks all of you for supporting Granny Goatee in this endeavor, all right? And for watching the videos and for taking advantage of some of the cool things that I put up there. Not only is it entertaining, but gives you an opportunity to get some of these items at good prices that maybe you might not even know about, okay? So I took the seal off. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It looks just like a jack-o'-lantern. And I got little olives for the eyes. It's the size of my head, okay? Now, the one caveat here is that they didn't cut it. They didn't cut it. He said that we don't cut it. So I'm just going to lift up this bad boy and eat it the only way I know how. And I think this is going to be awesome. Check that out. Let me see if I can get a good. Ah, it's falling apart. Ah! All right, here we go. Okay, it's thin crust. Nicely baked. A tad overbaked, I would say. I love thin crust pizza. That pepperoni is really good. The pepperoni is not overbaked. So I like that the pepperoni is a little al dente. I have to tell you, grandchildren, it's really fun eating pizza this way. Now, how is this pizza so far? I gotta tell you, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. Only thing is, there's not enough sauce on here, but I guess because it's a thin crust, that's why they didn't put a lot of sauce on here. But the pepperoni is great, the cheese is great. I don't like soggy pizza. This is not soggy at all. I'm sure you can hear that crunch. It's a little overbaked on the edges, but it's providing that nice crunch. I cannot complain. I do have some garlic sauce. Let's see if I can do this without party fouling everywhere. All right. Here's the garlic sauce, the garlic butter. I'm going to have to tear this apart because I do want to try it with the garlic sauce. Ooh, I don't like licking my fingers, but I didn't bring a napkin. All right, let's tear this apart. With that garlic sauce, this pizza is really exceptional. I haven't had this garlic butter sauce for quite a while, and clearly I've been missing out. All right, let's go ahead and try this. Here's a good amount of garlic sauce. Take a look at that. Fold it in half. Folding it in half is where it's at. Making yourself a little pizza sandwich. Wow. Oh, that's so satisfying. Not a problem that they don't cut it. Still an exceptional value. The pizza is delicious. What a fun thing to do with your family and your children. I mean, it's definitely a winner. Let's do one more. So you have this garlic sauce on top. All right, grandchildren, here we go. I love how it kind of starts melting because of the heat of the pizza. It's so yummy. Okay, one more bite and I'll tell you what I think. So, let's put this somewhere. I'm not going to drop it. Quite a big pizza. I cannot eat it all in one sitting, unfortunately. Or maybe I can. The pepperoni is delicious. The cheese is on point. Not too much cheese, but the sauce is severely lacking. Maybe they did that because it's on a thin crust. Maybe you can ask, can I get some extra sauce? But other than that, the price, the flavor. I mean, overall, this pizza gets an 8.6 out of 10. No, I'm going to bump it up. We're going to bump that up to 8.8 out of 10. It's a tremendous value, okay? And it's a fun thing you can do with your children. Maybe there's some games coming up over the weekend before Halloween, maybe even on Halloween night. What a fun thing to order, seriously. So good job, Papa John's. I thank you, Granny Goatee approved, all right? If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are here for the first time, subscribe. And, oh, excuse me. And I will see you on the next video, grandchildren. Have a good day, okay? Bye-bye.